Hi, everyone. How are you today? We'll give everybody a chance to find me before we get started. For those who don't know me, my name is Lisa Jo Davis with Healing Light Activations here on Enlightened World Network every Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. So as you come in, go ahead and say hello to me so that I know that you're here, and then we can get started. And I'd love to hear where you're from. I'd love to see all the different places in the world that people come and watch. Hi, Claire. Thank you for coming. We'll give everybody a few moments to find us, and then we'll get ready to get started. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Texas. And I hope you have a very sunny day too. Hi, Lewis. Okay, so today, what is today's topic? Today's topic is your soul's worth. And there's times when we tend to under-evaluate our life here, our body, our soul. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And then I'm going to be doing 3 activations. So in a few minutes, I'll walk you through what we're going to do and we'll get started. I see that people are still joining us, so I want to give everyone a moment to get settled in. I'm so happy to see some new people here. I love it when you guys find us here. And Aligned World Network is a wonderful place to experience all different types of speakers and healers and all kinds of different offerings that they have here. And it could be anywhere from, the activations like I do to numerology and yoga and sound, from singing bowls, meditations, guided meditations, and chanting, all sorts of different, people that are here on the network. And so, I encourage you to go and explore and see if you benefit from another person, because these offerings are here to help you, go through some of the challenges that you may need, or even giving you the support that you need as well. That's the whole, reason behind Aligned World Network. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. It doesn't matter whether you're joining us live right now or if you're watching in the near future. Everything that I do is with the intention of it being embedded within this recording and this session. So sometimes people have things that they need to go and may not be able to see the whole thing. I do, and as well as Aligned World Network, we're also on, both of us are on Facebook as well as Instagram and some other places, YouTube. So personally, all my links are down below, and all of the videos that I personally do are transferred over to Healing Light with Lisa Jo on YouTube. You can subscribe there. It's absolutely no cost to subscribe, but you'll also be notified anytime anything new comes there. And I have over 45 videos that are on there. It may be under a playlist, so you just need to hit playlist and everything will come up on my YouTube channel. But there's everything there, so it's all kind of in one central location. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And so again, my name is Lisa Jo Davis with Healing Light Activations with Lisa Jo. And So today's topic is your soul's worth. Are you valuing yourself, your body, your soul? This personal assessment can work for you, but it can also work against your best intentions. So change your life by changing your perspective. And I'm going to guide you through a little bit of talking, and then I'm going to be doing 3 activations for you. So I just need you to get in a comfortable position, just as long as you can hear me. You can sit up or lie down. It doesn't matter. I just want you to be comfortable. So before we get started, I ask that you give me, Lisa Joe, permission to assist you today. So either do that mentally or you can say it out loud. And then after you've done that, invite your creator in and your spiritual team to be with you as well. And I'm going to go ahead and connect to everyone that is currently watching or watching in the near future. Okay, I've connected. Thank you so much for allowing me to come into your space today. So let's begin by having you take a deep breath in. And as you release, you will release anything that may be stuck, stagnant, or blocked. And do that one more time, please. And imagine your grounding cord that's located near the bottom of your spine. Imagine it going down deep into the earth, all the way into the heart of Gaia or Mother Earth. And it's really easy. You just, make that intention and your body knows what to do. It's just good to kind of have a little bit of visualization to help you along there. So I'd like you to leave your grounding cord there, but gather a little bit of that energy from the heart of Gaia up through that grounding cord, going up and expanding, aligning your chakra, starting with your root chakra and up into your sacral chakra, going up into your solar plexus, up into your heart, up into your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, into your crown, and up to your soul star chakra. You guys are doing really well. Now place your hands on your heart. You can put one hand on or both hands there. And breathe in the color of green into your heart space. And exhale. And then I would like you to bring in the color of pink into your heart space. And exhale when you're ready. Placing your hands where they're most comfortable and establishing a normal rhythm of breathing for yourself. So are you feeling that you are stuck, or are you in a fluid movement? So your thoughts and your intentions really do matter. You may be undervaluing yourself, your body, and your soul. This personal assessment can work for you or against you and your best intentions. Perhaps you've been under stress or even a lot of stress recently in your life. All the stress and the trauma that you've endured has made you who you are. And sometimes we get kind of locked into the stress, and then that's kind of all that just kind of rotates in our mind, going around in a circle over and over, giving us those endless thoughts of being stuck or just continuously thinking about the stress that's in your life. And everybody can have different stresses, right? It can be with your family members or your friends. It could be your work. Excuse me. It could be your work. It could be maybe you have health issues. It could be financial. So there's many reasons why we are under stress. It can even be from somebody's attitude that you don't even know, right? It's just something about them just kind of stresses you. But when you're in that kind of a mode, it's kind of like a fight or flight scenario. So you're either going to run from it or you're going to stand up to it. So I would like to encourage you to kind of evaluate what's going on with your life. Maybe you're ready to stand up and, kind of take your power back. If you look in the mirror, are you a kitten or are you a lion? And then there's that space in between, right? That you can be either or. You don't always have to be the lion to get through life, but there's times when you have to be that lion for yourself. So today I hope to change your life by changing your perspective. I'm also here to remind you that you are God's precious divine spark. Each and every one of us are. You are loved, and although you've been through a lot, God's strength has always supported you and always will. Now is the time for you to recognize how valuable you really are. And you may not have realized that you are loved, right? Because of all the stress that your mind occupies everything else that's going on in your life, right? Your concerns, financial, health, other people. So that can clog up the mind. And do you blame yourself? I mean, sometimes things happen one thing after the other, right? And it just becomes too much. And those are the times when we kind of need to step back and look at our life. And it can be very overwhelming. And sometimes we just need to choose one thing at a time because that's all that we can do. If you think of it too much of everything, it can be overwhelming and you tend to shut down. So be gentle as you go through seeing a different perspective. Allow yourself to only do maybe one thing at a time. And if you get through that and you kind of evaluate what's going on, then you can move to something else. But the main thing is to have the ability to gauge yourself. Please treat yourself with love, compassion, kindness, and fairness always. You are a human going through a human experience. No one has a perfect life. Even those people who are very enlightened and it seems like all they do is have a happy moment, even at one time, they went through the same things of having confusion until they found a different perspective, until they started looking at life a little differently and started healing themselves. You and your friends and families may all be on a different wavelength as far as where you are on your path and your spiritual feelings that you have for your life. Not everybody agrees on all religions or the way that people look at life, but it's what you adhere to. It's what you find that is important in your life. And I hope that makes sense to you. Do not allow others to treat you badly. There's a time when you have to put yourself in first. There's a time when you have to say enough is enough. How much am I willing to take? How much am I willing to let go? And it's perfectly fine to do both. Some things aren't worth fighting about or making an argument about or even standing up. But if it's something that is of great concern to you, yes, you need to step it up. And it may only be baby steps, but it's still moving forward. So if possible, remove yourself from the environment or situation when the emotions or fears get out of control. Take a break to gather your thoughts and composure if needed. This may mean developing an assertive style of communication where you show yourself respect and teach others how to respect you. Perhaps it's a time to set up your own boundaries. And I want you to know that you can be strong and do this. It doesn't mean everything has to switch over. Sometimes just doing one thing at a time is all that you can cope with. And once you start doing this, then you'll become stronger to be able to face other concerns that you may have in your life. Creator gives us the ability to experience life while making your own decisions on the path and the directions that you choose. Experiencing your own victories as well as learning disappointments. That's what life is, right? It's both. It's enjoying life and experiencing life. And it's how you look at these things. And through this gauge, your spiritual journey, you are giving these opportunities to come back to Creator or to continue to travel with your own ego. Many of us fight, with our own egos, right? I'm sure that kind of sounds familiar. And, you don't need to do that. You just, I think, need to have a different perspective. Sometimes when you are looking at the situations in your life, it can be overwhelming. And so just look at the things that you have control over. Be grateful for all the things that you have, even if they're only little things. It could be just shelter or clothing or food, but those are still things that you can be grateful for. Maybe you're grateful for a wonderful parking spot that you got because it's so hot outside and you just want to get in the store as fast as you can. Our minds tend to wander all around. So we do have similar experiences, but we also have different ones. And being grateful will signal the universe that you're grateful for even the little things. And when that signal goes out, the universe or Creator gives you more things to be grateful about. So I don't want you to beat yourself up or or are you the type of person that will pat yourself on the back? Honestly, sometimes you can be your own worst enemy, or you can be your very own cheerleader. And sometimes we don't have other people in our life that can help cheer us on. And so that's the times that you need to be there for yourself. Things can become overwhelming. And even if you're just going, wow, today I feel better, that's a good statement to have. If you hear yourself going, oh, that was so stupid, stop yourself, cancel, delete, purge that sentence, and I go and say something like, that was really a silly thing that I did. So even self-talk can be damaging to yourself. And if you self-talk and put yourself down, you end up starting to believe that, which would cause other people to believe that as well. So having that different perspective where you can look at your situation like, you step back and you're looking at the situation from a friend's perspective. Like if you were your friend looking at your own situation, what would you tell yourself or what would you tell your friend? So that's part of a way that a cheerleader can be for you. It's really wonderful if you have a spiritual community or friends or family that help support you through the process. They may not always understand what you're going through, but it does help when we have those other cheerleaders to help you on. And sometimes you may only have social media friends, and that's okay too, just as long as you feel comfortable having that friendship and that it's a positive type of friendship. When people start ordering you around or telling you how to live your life, if that doesn't ring true to you, don't accept that. Just, you know, kind of move on. You have to really filter things out because not everyone has the best intentions for you as a friend, sadly. But most people, when you have friendships, that kind of stuff comes out, and you would know whether, this is something that I could share with somebody else and not feel judged, or this is something I can share with somebody and they understand and give me the room and the space to talk and are holding space for me to allow me to get through this. So, how do you pull yourself up when your feet are in the concrete? Think about that for a moment. Life tends to give us so many lessons if you are open to this. Very few people enjoy the disappointments, the sorrow, and the pain in life, right? But everyone will be handed these type of experiences. Everyone experiences failure. Everyone experiences sorrow or pain in their life. But remember, it's how you come out of these experiences that truly are important. What did you learn? That's something that a lot of people don't look at, whether it's something that is good or bad. What did you learn when you came on the other side of that experience? These are the marks that will form your character. So I'm going to give you 3 activations. But before we start, I would like you to take a deep breath in and exhale when you're ready. Get in this a comfortable position if you're not there already. And these activations are coming from the higher galactic console. So I'm going to go ahead and connect with them right now. And as I give you these activations, they tend to come through the crown and work their way down to your feet and out. Some of you may feel the energy just kind of go through yourself really fast. Some of you may experience these energies going through very slowly. They may get stuck somewhere. So I will address that in a minute and let you know what to do if they feel like they're being stuck. So take another deep breath out, in, and then release, please. It has been requested and approved to receive the higher Galactic Council's activation of processing and releasing the heartache and disappointments now. Thank you. Okay, this energy has been sent to you. Some people will feel tingles through their body. Some of you may heat up. It's all going to be a little different. Some of you may have the same experiences and some of you may have different ones. So we're going to allow this energy to flow through you. If you feel like it's getting stuck, like you feel like it is coming down through your head, your crown, and then it gets to your heart and it tends to stop, or maybe it's stopped in your throat. For that, you would maybe need to clear your throat. If it feels like it's stuck in your heart, you could tap your heart a couple of times to awaken this energy to go through. If it feels like it's stuck in your shoulders, your knees, your hips, just allow your body to move around a little bit. And this should help these energies to continue flowing down through your feet. So I'm going to give you a moment of silence while this energy flows through. If you're yawning, sneezing, these, or even getting sleepy, these are perfectly normal. Everybody, like I said a while ago, everyone is different, so we'll experience it a little differently. You guys are doing really well. If someone has the energy stuck within their heart, so go ahead and tap that heart space a couple of times, and then go ahead and push this energy through. And each of these activations that we do, they're all going to feel a little differently. You're doing really well. And I feel like it's still flowing through some of you, so we'll give this a little bit of a few more seconds to go through you. And if it hasn't gone all the way through and it's just going slowly, that's perfect. We'll just piggyback these activations on you. And just so you know, over the next 2 days, that's the number of days I was told that these will flow. The 3 that I gave you will continuously run through you in the order that I've given you over the next 2 days. And as these 2 days go through, you will feel these energies less and less, even though they're recycling through you. I would say that the first 12 to 14 hours would be the strongest, depending on the type of activation that is given. If you find that you are getting this energy, but it's uncomfortable, allow your spiritual team to know this and tell them to dial down the energy. You will still get all of the benefits of the energy. They just don't want you to be uncomfortable. And on the other side of things, if it seems to be too slow, you can ask your spiritual team to help process these energies a lot faster. Okay, so we're going to go on to the second activation. It has been requested and approved to receive the higher Galactic Council's activation of recognizing when to close a chapter in your life and having the confidence to move forward when a door opens. Now, thank you. Okay, as you receive this, do you notice that this energy is different from the previous energy? And again, it will start at the top of your head. Sometimes it will go on your left or your right side. Everybody's a little different, but typically it starts at the top and it works down through your body, all the way out your feet. And this may be one that's a little harder to accept, especially if you have a different mindset and have been, a lot of stress has come in your life recently. So allow yourself patience and allow this energy to flow through you, changing and being embedded into your DNA. If it's stuck anywhere, go ahead and either tap or move that body part around. I'm seeing someone really do a lot of yawning, and don't worry about that. It's just your body's accepting this healing and this activation that was just given to you. So let me see how you guys are doing. I'm very proud of you. You guys are doing this really well. You're accepting this with ease and grace. Very, very good. This one was accepted a lot easier than I thought it would be. Very proud of you. And we'll allow this energy to flow before I do the last activation. I'm being guided to do a little bit of light language, and I'll do that after the last activation. Actually, I'm being encouraged to do it now, so maybe I'll be doing it more than once. So I'm going to go ahead and do the light language. Oskai no chapata shunori ki nasratisa. Odi nante koteira sepatingo di nanti tota. O stati koteina nira basiaki. O kakrakin santina odode adira. Thank you. This light language, I'm being told, is to strengthen up this particular activation that we just did. I'm being guided to go ahead and move on. So if this energy hasn't ran completely through you, it will still be running, and we'll just piggyback this next activation to you. Take a breath in and release, please. It has been requested and approved to receive the higher Galactic Council's activation of feeling and accepting that you are smart, you are beautiful and unique, feeling and knowing you are honored, you're being respectful to yourself and having forgiveness when needed, you are loved and you are cherished. Now, thank you. And they're asking me to repeat the words once more for you. So we'll do that. It has been requested and approved to receive the higher Galactic Council's activation of feeling and accepting that you are smart. Listen to these words, that you are smart and you are beautiful and unique. Feeling and knowing that you are honored. You're being respectful to yourself and having forgiveness when it is needed. You are loved and you are cherished now. Thank you. And I am being guided to do some more light language, so I'll go ahead and do that as this is flowing through you. Ai kushina di dono kapasina siya do zata donani zodi kata tata patina de asnigo do dana kata sona de batikato sina oti balida dina katisa siya asia asia. And that was a blessing prayer. Thank you. Remember, these activations will be cycling through you for the next 2 days. I am asking that these changes that we did today be recorded within the Akashic records. I am now anchoring these healing energies and changes into your body system for more processing. You're doing really good. Don't forget to breathe. I would like you to take a moment and thank Creator, the higher Galactic Council, your spiritual team, and yourself for showing up today. I would like you to take a breath in, and as you release, begin to move your fingers and your toes. And as you take your next breath in and you release, you can open up your eyes and adjust to the light that is around you. And of course, there's aftercare instructions. Stay hydrated today. You can always add lemon juice if you have it into your water. This helps process these energies in and out. Allow yourself to rest if you feel you need to rest. Some of you may have a lot of energy. These affect everybody a little differently, okay? And if you feel guided, do some journaling about your experience that you had with these activations, with this session that we're doing. And of course, if you know someone that could benefit this that we just did, please share that with them. I would appreciate it. And again, if you would like to work with me privately, all of my links are down below. And I really, really would love to know your experience, how you're feeling. And you can either write this in the comments. I do read everybody's comment, or you can also message me privately. If you like what you hear, you can put a thumbs up. That's always good to see, or a heart or an emoji. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and put a like there as well. This all helps it be shared with other people in the community. Oh, hi, Serge. I didn't know you were there. So glad that you came to see that. And Claire says, thank you. It made her cry and she understands. All right, beautiful comments there. So I will let you go about your day. I hope you have a very joyful day and weekend. Give yourself a pat on the back. You did really well. I'm very proud of you. It takes a lot of courage to look at yourself and to dissect the different things that are happening in your life. But please know that you're always supported by your spiritual team, by our creator. They're always there to help you. And sometimes you don't realize it, or you forget, or you don't think about it, but just know that you are there and here on earth, and you are being supported. You just need to acknowledge it and just know that you're never alone. Okay, my friends, I will talk to you later, and you guys stay blessed. See